2-level beach club. Slick exterior, lavish interior. This yacht redefines open-air luxury living. Welcome aboard this brand new Baglietto Dome 133, one of their most popular models, named ANDALA, 40 meters. This interior is gonna blow you away. Let's do it.
So swim platform, of course, here. Then this really cool integrated passerelle, which actually becomes the staircase and the swim platform when it's not in use.
This passerelle was created specifically for this project. In-house engineered. It's a unique passerelle to this vessel. All right, let's start on our swim platform.
Yep. Can I turn the shower on behind you?
No.
Come on.
I want you to explain this passerelle because I think it's super cool.
Well, it's some loose furniture here, but you see the cavity here, right?
Correct.
And there are two hydraulic stamps right there, hydraulic cylinders right there.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right there.
So essentially, this is our staircase here. Right? Now it's all on the same level, of course, but once it's going down, it becomes a staircase again, same like actually on the port side. And then this part here becomes the part of the swim platform.
Fills in right there. I mean, passerelles are always such a pain because they take so much space. They usually impede in somewhere in the engine room or something. It's this massive thing. So this is such a cool way of have a dual usage.
Agreed. And obviously it's pivotable, like this part here can actually turn, so you can have the passerelle, you know, a little sideways, or, you know, you go out more outboard if you're side to and use it still for your boarding purposes.
Agreed, 100%. Okay, so it is a very nice size swim platform. It's pretty straightforward. We do have a very nice
quick connect.
That is the tallest quick connect shower I've ever seen.
Yep.
That is very big. All right, coming up. So we do have a plunge pool here.
With the floor,
high-low floor.
High-low plunge pool. So you can actually raise up the floor completely, make it one solid space here, and becomes part of your aft deck.
Becomes a dance floor.
Exactly.
Right. And we are now walking into our cockpit. It is all loose furniture. It is beautiful furniture on this vessel. Cannot wait to show you guys what it looks like. A lot of the materials and furniture was specifically designed. Materials was specifically designed for this project. So we'll talk about it a little bit more on the interior.
And we see this more and more now on the latest vessels, actually. They are going away from just the plain painted or lacquered ceiling panels and use either wood or faux wood. In this case, actually, I think it is a composite material.
It looks really nice and you never have to worry about it.
No, I'm a huge fan of it.
I think it look like that.
It makes the space a lot more warm and you know, livable.
Agreed. All right, we're gonna go all the way up, right?
Sure.
Okay, all the way up and then we work our way down. Okay, just a sneak peek. Real quick. And we got this all to ourselves. Finally.
Look at that.
Wow. Let's start with the bang.
Okay, wow.
Right?
This is
a view.
Incredible.
I love that they did the travertine here as well. Has that familiar look at your pool, at your house. So it looks really nice.
It's also naturally non-slip.
Exactly.
So it really helps.
So we have layout cushions on both sides. And then we have this moonroof. How beautiful is that?
And again, they followed the same ceiling paneling like on the main deck aft.
That's a TV, you guys.
This
Wow.
is a massive exterior TV. Is that carbon fiber?
I think so. Yeah, because it's
Looks like
so
it.
big. I think they kind of had to.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can't wait to show you this. that means at the Monaco Yacht Show?
Somebody signed the check.
Somebody signed a contract.
Yes.
That means they sold a yacht. Good for them.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is so neat, and I am very honored. Okay, we get it. You sold a yacht. Fine. Okay, so we have an entertainment bar here. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
This is pretty cool here as well. I don't know if you saw that, but it literally just slides back and forth.
Gone. What else is here?
Really cool solution. It's also very easy to work with.
Ice maker.
We got
No storage.
nothing here. And we have a drink fridge right here.
Nice. Look at this.
This here.
I
Check
do
this
not
out.
have the muscles for this.
You open this up.
Wow.
Check this out.
What?
We have a teppanyaki grill and then a 15 kilowatt powered grill.
That is nuts. All of your grill connoisseurs, put in the comments. Is that like a dream setup? Oh,
If you want to prepare seafood or steak properly, you need heat.
And that's
without
what that
heat,
is.
It's just going to be a rubber sole.
All right, let's go down one deck and bridge deck and check that out.
Okay.
So another feature real quick before we leave here, we do have these high-low tables as well, and they're both convertible, so they become a lot larger. And of course, this beautiful bar stools and this whole massive sofa back here with the shade.
That's a cool spot. I would take my naps here.
It's a great napping spot, I agree. All loose furniture over here as well, so we can kind of move it around and change it if you would like. Let's go and check out the bridge deck. Welcome to our alfresco dining. These chairs
For 12.
are epic. Look at these chairs.
I love this fabric. And look at the
so
frame.
pretty.
So they're director chairs. They're foldable.
They are?
Yeah. I want to sit on
Wow.
one. Oh wow, they're super comfortable.
What is this, like a field TV?
They're very, very comfortable. The right size, feel really comfortable. I would have a long dinner here.
Yeah, get up, it's not your chair.
Okay, maybe I should have a long diet here, not a long dinner
Get
here.
up. That is a gorgeous chair.
Very, very nice, very comfortable.
Wow. I think
you know
heavy
what?
or light?
You
Like
know,
aluminum?
maybe a little TMI, but
What?
I really, really like fabric chairs
Why is it TMI?
because when you're in warmer climates and you
Okay.
sit on leather or
That's true.
faux leather chairs, you just start sweating.
That's true.
It's not comfortable. I mean, nobody enjoys sitting on a sweaty chair.
But it also is like a cover so you can get them washed.
Exactly.
It's stunning.
If you want to change the color, you just change the fabric.
Agreed, but come
Anyways.
on, this fabric is amazing. So then we have this whole lounge setup here. You can easily entertain, I don't know, 20 people here.
Easy, very easy. The way they did this, it looks completely built in. You have these solid side tables, and then it goes around, and even the corner pieces here, it really elevates the whole look of it.
Yeah, and it's a nice spot to be able to put your drink, your glass, and then these slide out, these ottomans.
Yeah.
So then you have your coffee table set up, and you can just rearrange this and make it a lot more usable. So then on our starboard, we also have a setup here for service. And now we're gonna go into the Sky Lounge, which honestly is one of my favorites. Welcome to the Sky Lounge. There's so many details in the Sky Lounge that I'm a huge fan of. First of all, we've heard that it took them 7 years to source a rug like this. This is
Yes.
a very special rug. And I gotta say, when I walked into the Sky Lounge, it's the first thing I said, that generally, I don't like the feel of rugs that look like this. But this is so soft and so cozy. It does not actually feel the way it looks. I don't know if that makes any sense. You know, like sometimes it gets scratchy wool. This is just, you just wanna lay on it. Beautiful U-shaped seating here in the Sky Lounge, and they've really pushed the walls out. They've really made the space as big as they could, and it still have a side balcony
On both sides.
on both sides.
Yes.
And these doors open up, so you have amazing amount of cross breeze.
Yeah, you
So,
can
like,
open up a completely front, I mean the side doors and then the aft facing door as well. Turn the air conditioner off and it's an exterior space.
Agreed. And these are Giorgio's pride. He said that it took him 3 minutes to kind of come up with it. He just saw it and he just immediately saw what he wanted to do. And it's so unique. It breaks up the space. I love how this just kind of go. Yeah, just you don't expect that it's gonna go over
hanging,
the. Yeah, it's
without any support. Yeah, it looks really cool.
that's Italian design, right?
Yeah.
The definition. So real quick, there's a huge TV. There's storage, of course, built in everywhere. And then we're gonna talk about this space. This is a bar, which could be part of this room if you want to have some privacy and make your own drinks. You have everything you need for it. There's a very large wine cooler here on this side that looks like a fridge right there. And then if you would like to have it serviced, or if there's a mess, you want to hide it, you can kind of go boom. Check this out. And there's another door. Bye-bye.
And now it's separated.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And when we had this conversation of storage, it was also really important to him to make sure that you can fit everything you need for service. So I'm gonna open one because he did. Oh, come on.
Okay.
Ta-da!
There's so much hidden storage on this boat. Of course, you need to get a chamois right now and clean
No,
this
actually,
mirror.
it's not that. No, look, it's fine. It's okay. Okay.
I really like this light here.
I
this
know,
light
you're
feature.
kind of obsessed with this lamp.
lamp.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
It's
Do you think if we take it, somebody would
beautiful.
notice it's gone?
Probably. I also don't think we can put it in carry-on.
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go forward. First of all, we do have a day head right here. Just as beautiful as the other one.
Oh, it smells so good too.
This staircase, we're gonna talk about a little bit later, but can you just admire it from here first?
Oh my God.
And then we'll really go deep into the detail. Okay, now we're walking into, well, I guess our crew space. We do have some storage over here, actually on both sides. There is a crew staircase going down, and we're walking into the bridge, which is very cool in here. And I don't mean like cool, it's cool, but it's also very cold.
Very well air conditioned.
Yes.
And we found out that
talk about
the
this.
AC system they're using on board was a custom request by the owner of the vessel. It's the company Thermodynamica, which is not a chill water system. It actually uses the gas through the pipes to each air handler, which is not just an air handler, it's actually also a condenser. At each air handler, the gas gets condensed and then goes liquid back to the compressor in the engine room. But I mean, it feels so crisp and fresh, even though we have the doors open. It's really noticeably cooler air than you would have with a chill water
And
system.
a different air. And what's the supposable advantage?
One of the features, or one of the key features, is that you can be very selective and precise with your temperature selection, but also your humidity selection.
Into like half degree.
Yes.
Yeah.
And another massive advantage is that it uses a lot less energy than a conventional chill water system. So I think we looked it up earlier when the whole boat is operating. It's in boat show mode. Everything is cooling. Doors are opening.
Well,
people
it
going
wasn't
in and
all
out.
ACs, but a lot of the ACs are on, and
I
the
think
doors.
I think most of the ACs are running. I mean, the whole boat felt pretty cold. No.
It felt cold, but it also had like the doors are constantly open, close, open, close.
And at the time we were looking, the boat was using 6,000 watt in cooling power, which is nothing for the size of the boat.
What is our projected solar production on the boat?
On our boat?
For our boat.
About 5,200 to 5,500 watt an hour.
Wow, that kind of puts that in perspective.
Yeah.
By the way, not sponsored at all. We're just really big fans of this system and the way it's progressing. And shout out to this, company that's obviously creating something groundbreaking in the AC industry.
Okay, so Pilot House.
Pilot House. How about the chairs?
I
Let's
love
talk
those
about
chairs.
the chairs.
Oh my God, they're so soft. The leather is like super soft.
Yeah, they're pretty grand.
So they're decided to go satin black interior. We do have, I just saw this here, the yacht management and monitoring system. I know it's branded with Baglietto, but I also know that it's burning. So it's a burning system here on board, which pretty much gives you the opportunity to pull up any information you need. All your alarms come through here. You can turn your bilge and fire pumps on, your door hatches. We have the full control panel here. Of course, not just there. You can also pull it up on the main screens. Then a leaning post, little bench behind.
I like it.
Bench,
two people,
right?
yeah, very nice.
Yeah. So now standing on the leaning post, we have the helm wheel right here, shift and throttle control, rudder control right there, bow thruster control over here. We got 1, 2, well, I guess 3, 4, even though it's one big screen in the middle. 5, 6 screens. You can have different information on displayed. This is kind of cool here. This is the anchor camera. The anchor pocket is right here. That's a bulbous bow right here in the picture. So the captain actually would be able to look at the anchor doing anchoring, and the chain doing anchoring, but also if there's ever an event of dragging anchor, it's really nice to have that additional camera there. Should I go through the entire panel, or?
I thought you kind of did, but you know what? I don't know if it's necessary to go deep into it, but I do think it's interesting how they hid a few things.
So, yes, to give it a more cleaner look, they actually hid some of the equipment into drawers, like this one. Oh, here, by the way, is the air condition control. Some other controls here.
See, there's another one here.
The same over there. Some of the equipment is just hidden in a drawer.
Yeah.
I think it's a brilliant solution.
I like it a lot. I think it's pretty cool.
Okay, so where do we go from here?
There's a captain's cabin here, but the door's closed, so I'm going to respect his privacy and not annoy and go in there. We have 2 side doors, and I think we should go to the bow.
To the what?
To the bow.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Sounded like you're speaking Portuguese to me.
To the bow? To the bow.
To the bang, to the bow,
To the bang,
whatever
to the
they
bow,
always
to the bow.
say.
To the bend, to the bone. Okay, ready? What's here?
That looks like a wing station, draw style wing station here with rudder control, shift throttle controls, bow thruster control, of course the usual suspects. So let's close this back up and look how the visibility looks from here. Great visibility, big balconies actually, so it gives you a good vantage point.
Welcome to the bow. So we have a seating area here as well, a built-in settee. You can of course have some foldable tables that could come into place if you want it. And then we have a really comfy plush layout area here, easily for 4.
You know that it's actually very similar, just larger but very similar to our boat's layout.
It's very true. It's literally the only difference is that we're gonna have the table, the big table here that's gonna be built in.
But you could have a removable table here if you wanted to.
Agreed, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Did you see this?
No.
How cool is
wow. So actually the view from up there is very good, but the view from up here is very good as well.
this? Yeah, it's beautiful. You have the glass front of the hot tub up there.
And then you have shade here. Of course, you can put it away. There's beautiful carbon fiber shade poles. And then let's go to our working bow forward. Look at this here. This feature.
Stylish anchor plate here.
Very
I have to
stylish.
say.
Wait, does this go up?
Oh, that's a garage, no?
I think so. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
This is huge.
Yeah.
And the crane.
Yeah, you got a whole crane here, and then the trash bins. But lots of storage space.
Massive storage. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
That is a really nice storage.
Yeah, so
All right.
you got your favorite bell here.
Yes. No, the crew is here. I'm not gonna do
Just
it.
do it.
No, I'm not gonna do it. It's embarrassing. I'm not gonna do it. They're walking away. Ah, he did it. It wasn't me.
All right. So where we go from here?
Okay, so we go from, what do you mean where we go from here? We're gonna talk anchoring now. Go.
No, we already said, I already said it's a beautiful anchor plate here. Interesting shape of the anchor plate. We got our windlasses. Anchor chain, nicely marked. Look at this, looks like brand new. Looks like they've never used that.
Look at the access here, actually.
Yeah,
you
don't
can
lose
just
your head.
lean over and you go right up. This is actually very easy. I like it a lot.
You can definitely very easy just stick your head through and look at the anchor pocket while lifting anchor, so that's good. And we have the anchor locker right underneath here. And now we gotta go and check out the engine room.
We actually had a chat with the captain, Juan, and he said that the camera, anchor camera, is amazing. Like, he has insane visibility. He showed it to us from the bridge, so you can actually really see where the anchor is.
It really helps also, you don't have to communicate as much, because before it was always radio traffic back and forth, you know, bow to port, bow to starboard, go forward, go aft, fall back, whatever it might be. Now he can actually see on the anchor chain
really
which
well.
direction it goes and maneuver the boat appropriately.
Yeah, very cool.
So now we're going back in and go all the way down to check out the guest staterooms.
Let's do it. All right, let's go all the way down to check out the staterooms. Okay, we're all the way down. Where are we gonna start?
Start forward for a
Let's
change.
do a little circle, I think.
Okay.
So we're now starboard. Welcome to the first of our VIP cabins. I cannot decide which one is the VIP, you guys. They're all really nice size, with the exception of one cabin being a twin. You let me know. I think this might be the VIP, but I don't know. It's a toughie. So beautiful exposed storage right there. Then we have a European king.
Maybe.
Yes. And then all the leathers are all custom and it's just gorgeous. I love what they did here, by the way. We do have hanging lockers on both sides. And instead of kind of giving you this very deep hanging locker, they sunk it in and allowed you to have elbow room, which I think makes this cabin feel bigger.
True.
Look at all the marble. That is gonna catch your attention. And one of the things, as we were chatting with Giorgio Cassetta, who is the interior designer for this, he said storage, storage, storage was the name of the game. Still keep the design beautiful, but build it as much as you can. So check this out. All the cabins, anywhere they could, they've built in storage that you don't expect. That speaks to me. That's music to my ears. Hidden storage is what I'm all about.
Really generous shower.
Beautiful. 2.5.
Yeah.
Easily 3-person shower. Very nice. Okay, let's keep going. All right. This is stunning. The details.
So wait a
the
minute,
details.
what's this then?
I think this is our crew access, and we'll check it out when we go to the crew area. Okay, so now, welcome to our twin cabin. The artwork everywhere is very cool. Love it. So twin cabin here. Look, all the beds got storage. We've got a hanging locker here as well. Pretty much everything that looks like it will be nothing, I was told, is most likely storage. So I'm not gonna mess with all the polished polished mirrors, but it will be storage.
The way they actually integrated the TV and made this frame around, that is probably my choice, to be quite
Italian
honest.
design. They know what they're doing when it comes to design. Same here, look, very generous shower. Marble is gorgeous. Look, I know how difficult it is to align everything and to make it like this, but again, build in storage everywhere they could. That is just gorgeous. Really, really pretty.
Gorgeous?
Gorgeous. Just gorgeous is gorgeous. Okay, now we're gonna talk about that staircase in a moment, okay? I'm a huge fan. We have our watertight door right here. And then which way? We did a circle, so we're gonna go port. See, like, I don't know, what is
That's a cool artwork.
Which one is a VIP, Rico?
They're all very equal.
Yeah, agreed. Like, is this storage? Oh, yes it is. Check. This is really cool looking.
The light, right?
Yeah, that light is amazing.
It's a beautiful light feature for sure.
All the fabrics are just so cozy, and the color palette. look, they just built in so much storage. I love it. The details, all the little details, the lighting. The lighting was a big thing, right?
Yeah.
Giorgio was explaining to us, okay, why don't you tell you're the lighting guy. I mean,
so they on purpose decided to use very warm light. So instead of using 2700 Kelvin, they actually decided to use only 2200 Kelvin. For you lighting snobs out there, you will understand this is a very warm light. So he said at nighttime, this boat almost has a candlelight feel to it because of the warm light fixtures they choose.
And one note from us, the filming people, no flickering.
No flickering.
It's just a perfect round light. Look, all of that has got to be storage.
Correct.
And then this is storage. I mean, it's just wow.
And then is that mirror image to the one on the port side?
But I'm in love with the sink. Look at this sink.
Yes, it is.
So beautiful. And this is, look at that.
And underneath is probably a little, the toilet brush.
Very cute.
Built in.
Love that.
Okay.
Check. Okay, so these are our guest cabins. Look, there is storage inside the beds as well. And now we're gonna go up and
beautiful staircase.
Show you guys the salon, but first we're gonna talk about this travertine staircase. This is a focal point. This is an actual travertine. Look at this. It's thick.
Yes.
This staircase feels so solid, and then they accented it. I hope that's the right way to say it, with some Alcantara. I mean, right now, if you drop me off, I could be anywhere. I could be in a villa somewhere. Like, it just has this home vibe. You don't feel like you're on a yacht. You feel like you're just at home.
Yeah, really huge fan of the staircase.
It's such an accent. I love it.
So going to the right.
We're going to the right. Okay. So we're gonna go and we're gonna start this tour actually the way it was intended by the interior designers. We're gonna walk in. Welcome to our salon. Okay, there are so many features I'm gonna point out. First of all, very important, floor to ceiling windows.
All along.
All around, which obviously created a massive issue of storage for the interior department on board.
Not
for the
just
crew.
storage, also fan coils for the air conditioning. I mean, there's so much normally you need to hide somewhere in order to make this space functional.
It's a challenge for an interior designer, and they just accomplished it so beautifully. So what I love is that they added the mirrors, which creates that infinity mirror effect. So it just expands your horizons. And if we were right now at anchor, all you're going to be seeing is water.
Like, exactly. This will actually help to even minimize the footprint visually of the columns.
Yes, and
the frames.
You know, generally, I'm always very skeptical about like too much mirror in interior design, but the way they integrated it into the ceiling, I gotta give it some props, because again, at anchor, all you're gonna see is just reflections and more views. So you feel like you're submerged in what's around you.
Agreed.
Stunning couch right here. The sofa, I don't know how many people this is, but I'm gonna say easily 10.
It's very large. One thing we didn't mention yet, right when you walk in, there's another settee here, and these tables are actually foldable. I mean, they expand.
They're high-low.
High-low.
Yeah. And this is a pride and joy of the interior designer. This is a custom woven leather, and I don't know if this is gonna come out on camera.
Yeah, it does.
But it is so intricate and so difficult, the way that it had to be pulled. I can't even imagine. I just know I wouldn't want to do this job.
I love the color of it.
It is, yeah, that's actually one of your favorite colors.
Yep.
This blue, right?
I really like that blue.
And what they did is they kept the sofa off from the wall, which allows the crew as well to access behind without interfering or interrupting people's views. So it keeps the living room area together, the salon, and then it still allows for the serviceability of the space.
And again, as you guys can see, all the indirect lighting here, the light accents, even our camera is pretty bright, but I can tell you this is a very warm comfortable light.
Like a candle, really.
Yeah, like a candle, exactly.
All of this is hidden storage.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. For the interior department here. I mean the other interior, the crew interior department. Yes, all of this is hidden storage and it is perfectly disappearing. You'll never know it's here. And another thing I want to point out is these, what are they
floating
called?
shelves, huh?
Floating shelves are just stunning. It allows for kind of breaks up the space, kind of challenges you when you walk in and you look at it and you're like, wait, is it floating? Is it hanging? Are there legs there? It just has that, kind of wakes you up.
But it still keeps it open, so you're not covering up the windows.
I love it, absolutely love it. Okay, let's keep going. So we do have a very pretty pocket door here, which is disappeared.
Electric.
Yeah, it's also mirror. And then as we're walking in here, our side entrance here, which we could come in and bring the luggage this way. And on this side, we do have a day head. I'm sure you guessed it already.
Also really stylish sink here.
I love the combination of wood and marble.
Check this out.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then you have...
Very pretty.
That is pretty cool. Haven't seen that before.
Never seen that before. Okay, so let's keep going.
Okay, going forward.
Now we're gonna go and show you guys the owner's suite. And it is sweet. So what is here?
Crew.
Crew access?
Also locked.
Locked, okay. Locked. Okay, walking into the owner's suite. But this was storage, no?
I don't know.
Oh.
No, it's audiovisual equipment.
This would be Rico's room. Man cave. And then we're walking into the owner's suite. Okay, you guys get ready. So we have an actual office space here, dedicated office with an incredible window. I would be perfectly fine working here. What an editing spot that is. Then check out this walk-in closet. This was a request from the owner. Closet space was super important to her. She wanted to make sure she can bring as much stuff as she wants on board. We heard a cute story that the owners came on board, kind of got situated, and then the husband actually called the interior designer and said, I don't know if I should thank you for this, but everything was put away and my wife is now out shopping because there was so much more space in the closet and usually is never enough space for her. So I thought it was really cute. So it was shared with you guys. Anyway, this is a very, very cool balcony here. It kind of, like a clamshell?
Yeah, the top opens to the top, the bottom opens and falls down, and then automatically a floor gets deployed over it with the stanchions coming out.
I feel like I'm a weather woman. Yes.
Yeah.
So essentially, you don't really need crew to operate this balcony.
Yeah, there's no setup needed or anything.
Yeah.
It's just literally push of a button.
Yeah, very nice. So then we have a king size bed. Wow. And then you saw that closet there, right? So you think that's a shared closet
No.
you and I are gonna be sharing? No, this would be my closet. And this, hidden, would be your closet.
Oh, I can live with that.
Look at this, look how big it is.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to bring a lot of suitcases on board to fill up the closet. Can we just talk about this fabric?
It's amazing, like it's all woven.
It's
together,
so
right?
intricate. And
Very
all
cool.
these custom painted, like the color of the leather was specifically custom painted for the specific color. So just the details. And then we still have a getting ready desk or an office, essentially an office desk in this space as well. The TV right there. Now we're walking into the, wow. Look at that.
It's one piece.
Oh, and the floor is heated and it feels amazing. Wow. Yeah.
It's another jewelry / makeup station.
That's definitely a makeup station. Yeah, I would be very happy with that. And of course, everything again is hidden. I can see it already. Hidden medicine cabinet here. It's all storage.
There's more storage there, I believe.
Very happy right now. Okay, then we do have our toilet, our head, and looking by the color of this glass,
The privacy glass?
I think there might be a button.
Maybe.
Kind of
potentially.
looks like you can, yeah, I think there's a button.
Okay, you go this way, I'll go the other way.
Yeah. Walking into
Oh
our...
yeah, the floor is heated here.
One is heated there too.
Oh, okay.
2, 3, 4 person shower. This looks like almost like a light.
No, it's
Right?
it's a shower head actually.
Look at the size of that rain head.
Beautiful.
OMG. Okay, and then you have, oh, your sink is different.
It's the opposite. So there it actually comes out positively to the top, and here it is sunken in.
Negatively.
Yes.
You can have the negative side. I'll take the positive side. And then we have a separate head. Yeah, see? Look, you can see.
Yeah, this
one
completely...
is tinted. Do you think it's this button here?
Yep.
Look at that.
That's it.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's way cool. All the little details. I mean, just to have that much storage, right? Look at this.
Yeah,
It's
very
amazing.
well.
Okay, where are we
designed.
going now?
Now we are going to the galley and more storage. Now we're going to the galley and crew quarters.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, we're going out the door. Okay, let's go. Okay, walking into Stu's pantry. We have a side entrance right here. Very nice door, full of light as well. So it's not like just one of these closed up doors.
Look at that refrigeration.
Look at all the fridges. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Some might be freezer.
This
Oh yeah, this
galley.
is freezer, yeah, -16.
Wow.
And these are fridges.
This is a really nice galley.
Uh-huh.
It's a beautiful space. What a unique color of the cabinetry.
Yeah, like a gray.
It's like a gray and an eggplant and
Like olive, yeah.
It's a very interesting color. I have no idea what it's called. So we have a quick cycle commercial dishwasher in here, and obviously it's a commercial galley. So we've got a 4-burner induction cooktop.
We got a Combi Pro.
A very
oven.
nice, big size, yeah. That's kind of where my extent of commercial galley ends, I think. Great sink, beautiful window, which is a massive thing for a chef to have a window in a galley.
Chef has its own fusion stereo here.
What is this here? Oh, just
We
a
got,
microwave?
We got a microwave here,
Interesting.
and then just a prep space. So if you actually do service, this comes in probably really handy.
So we have a fire door here. That's part of the class in the galley. You have to have a fire
that's right.
door. It's questioning my galley knowledge. Okay, ready to go down? What's this? I don't know. I'm not gonna open stuff that I didn't ask. Ready?
So we got the crew staircase here, going up to the
Pilot house,
bridge deck.
bridge deck. Yeah.
Yep.
And then this goes down to the crew mess.
Okay, follow
Ready?
you.
It's nice and bright. I like that it feels very bright and not dungeony, you know? So then walking in here, we have a crew mess right here. There's a big TV here, and there's a burning monitoring repeater here. There's a coffee machine. And then on this side, they have a sink, microwave. They have their laundry with the sink. 2 Miele Professional here. And then we're gonna show you one cabin. The crew was awesome, and huge shout out to the captain and the engineer and all the crew that we just met right now. Thank you guys for allowing us to show this boat, and shout out to the owner. Thank you for allowing us on board. So anyway, real quick, we have a bunk cabin here. There's a looks like a big closet, and look, they have actually a nice shower.
Oh yeah, very comfortable.
Yeah. And is a desk, which you don't always get. And both cabins, I see it right there, also have the desk.
Okay.
It's a nice feature to have. All
So
right,
now aft to the technical spaces.
let's go up.
Okay, so we are in the technical space right now. That's a big garage. I'm gonna climb in there. Theoretically, you could have a tender in here, not just jet skis, right? But you guys have the jet skis, you have a chase boat, right? Yeah, yeah, I understand. But it's lots of space for storage as well on the aft part. So you got your water toys here, and then the big garage door opens up to the top. Oh, you have a wave, what is it called?
The waves, yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Cannot come.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually a comfortable space. It's not bad at all.
Yeah. So small, it's big.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can put the own water choice.
Yeah.
You see here like that.
You got your own fueling station.
Yeah. Yeah. Refuel detention.
Uh-huh.
They change both inside.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually,
Got it. Well, let's check out the engine room.
Yes.
Oh, you got a dive compressor here?
Yeah.
Oh, and then this is just
Steering gear.
technical space to the steering.
Yes, for steering. Steering gear. Yeah, it's there.
The hull is aluminum or steel?
No, aluminum.
Aluminium. I just want to say that because I'm looking like
Everything is aluminum.
is full aluminum. Ah, okay.
Even the floor.
Okay, so let's. Alrighty, guys, we got the short ball converter right here, frequency converter. Second generator on the port side, which is not running. For a moment, I thought it was running. The engine ventilation is on, so it's a little bit louder in here right now. Now let's go further aft. We got our Caterpillar C32 main engines, of course, one on the starboard side, one on the port side. Go further forward, have our electrical switch panel right here at the forward side of the engine room. Here's our thermodynamic marine inverted air conditioning unit sitting right there. This is it. Wow. That's actually pretty quiet, to be quite honest. There's a little bit more thermodynamic equipment right down there. So now we're going over to the starboard side. We have one of the water pumps just kicked on and is running, so it's a tiny little bit louder here. We have the water maker unit sitting on top here, membranes sitting behind there, underneath, bilge down there. Lots of spare parts here in the shelf. Fire suppression system. Now let's go further back. Like I said, one of the water pumps is running right now. Engine room ventilation. Woo, it's like I'm in the storm. And now going back aft towards the exit. This is actually a treatment plant for the ballast water tanks. So you can pump out the ballast water and it gets treated one more time so there are no bacteria in there when you release it back into the ocean. So also a very interesting piece of equipment. So now let's go back up and see where Victoria is. Okay, that concludes the tour.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, write us a couple of comments. Really makes a big difference. Let us know what you thought of it. Check us out on the Patreon, and yeah, stay for the outtakes. Might be some fun ones. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao. Slick.
What?
Almost fell. Infinity mirror.
Infinity mirror. Look.
Infinity mirror. I can't say infinity. Open air luxury living.
Luxury
Luxury living.